Hi, my name is Jim Steiner, and today we're going to learn how to find north without a compass using the shadow tip method. The way you use the shadow tip method is you place a stick. You have 3 sticks. You place a longer stick in the ground vertically, and then you put a shorter one to mark where the shadow of that taller stick ends up on the ground. You wait 10 minutes, or in my case, I'll show you, I waited a couple of hours to put a second stick in the ground where the shadow of the taller stick has now moved. That line is an east-west line, and that's the line between where the 2 shadows are. So let's take a look at what I did. This morning at 7:30, I drove a stake in the ground, and I left it taller than the other 2 stakes because I wanted to remember that this is my taller stick. The shadow it cast at 7:30 this morning was right here to this first stake. And so I drove that in further than the other stake, so again, it's my shorter stick. Just now, I came out and the shadow was right here, and so I drove the second stake in. Where those 2 shadows are from the big stick this morning, that is an east-west line. The first point is the westernmost point. The second point is the easternmost point. If I stand here just behind this line, I am now facing due north. If you get misoriented in the woods, it may be helpful to be able to find a direction. If you want to walk to the west, if you use the shadow tip method and just clear the ground, a level piece of ground, and use 3 sticks and take 10 minutes, 30 minutes and let the shadow move, you'll know if you want to go west, you want to head in this direction, whatever direction you might want to go in. Now, you don't want to lose your compass when you're in the woods, and I generally won't, because my compass is always on a lanyard, either around my neck or on my equipment. But let's go ahead and check it. And there we go. Of course, the compass points to magnetic north. What's more accurate, magnetic north or true north? In fact, the shadow tip method is more accurate. It's pointing us to true north. So remember it when you're out with your den, with your patrol, with your pack or your troop, or your family, and you want to impress them with, here's how to find north. Put a long stick in the ground. Where the shadow touches the ground, put a shorter stick. Wait a while, come back. Where the shadow has moved, put a second stick, and where that second stick is located, that's east. The first stick is west, and if you stand behind them, you're pointing north. So let's look at one other thing. At night, if you live in the United States, how can you find north at night? You can't use shadows, there's no sun. But you can use the Big Dipper. The edge of the Big Dipper is the 2 stars on the edge of the ladle of the Big Dipper are actually pointing north. And if you follow the edge of the Big Dipper 5 times the distance between those 2 parts of the ladle, the end 2 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are going to get to the North Star. And the North Star is always located north, anywhere in the United States. So find the Big Dipper, and you know just from looking at the 2 stars at the end of the ladle what direction north is. But if you want to confirm it, look for the North Star 5 times the distance of the edge of the ladle of the Big Dipper. Fun things to know, helpful things to know. This is part of the Wilderness Survival Merit Badge in scouting. If you're in Cubs, when you get to scouting, this will be something you can earn. If you're in scouting, make sure to take the Wilderness Survival Merit Badge. It's also a lot of fun. Thank you.